Why do we look to the stars? As far back as human history stretches, we have looked up at the night sky, fascinated, bewildered, and filled with awe. It's more than just curiosity. There's something deep within us that pulls our eyes skyward, something profound that makes us wonder, what's out there? And perhaps more importantly, why are we so compelled to explore it? Space is cold, dark, and inhospitable. Yet, we pour billions of dollars into missions that push the boundaries of human capability. We send astronauts into the void, build probes to venture beyond our solar system, and dream of walking on distant planets. Is it simply the thrill of discovery, or is there a deeper, more philosophical reason driving our quest? Could it be that space exploration is not just about expanding our physical boundaries, but about answering the ultimate questions of existence? Are we, in fact, looking to the stars in search of meaning? Or are we trying to escape from something? Perhaps the terrifying truth of our own mortality. In this video, we'll explore why humans are drawn to space exploration, not just as scientists or adventurers, but as beings seeking answers to existential questions that have haunted us for millennia. From the philosophers of ancient Greece to the astronauts who've glimpsed Earth from the moon, humanity's relationship with the cosmos has always been a reflection of our deeper inner search. What drives us to explore? Think about it. Our species has always been obsessed with the unknown. In ancient times, it was the next valley, the next ocean, the uncharted lands on the horizon. Today, those boundaries have expanded beyond our atmosphere. The frontier we once imagined is now infinite, with mysteries far beyond anything we can fully comprehend. But why does this compulsion exist? The philosophers of old might have called it the human condition. Socrates once said, "The unexamined life is not worth living." Perhaps this is true on a cosmic scale as well. Our urge to explore could be seen as an extension of our philosophical drive to examine life, to make sense of our existence in the vast, indifferent universe. Exploration, after all, isn't just about finding new places. It's about finding new perspectives, new understandings of ourselves and the world around us. When we reach for the stars, are we really just searching for a new home, or are we trying to find answers to the timeless question, what is our place in the cosmos? This brings us to the core of our exploration, meaning. Space exploration might seem like a scientific endeavor, but underneath, it's fueled by our existential search for meaning. When we see those stunning images from the Hubble telescope of galaxies millions of light years away, what do we feel? A sense of awe. A humbling realization of how small we are in the grand scheme of things. Carl Sagan once famously said, "We are a way for the universe to know itself." Perhaps this is why space exploration captivates us so deeply. It's not just about outer space. It's about inner space too. By understanding the cosmos, we're trying to understand ourselves. We're part of the universe, and as we venture into space, we are, in a sense, coming to terms with our own existence. Space offers both the answers we seek and the existential crisis we fear. The sheer scale of the universe forces us to confront uncomfortable truths about life, death, and the meaning, or lack thereof, of it all. But it's not all about meaning. There's also the thrill of the unknown. Humanity has always been driven by a mixture of fear and fascination when faced with what we cannot explain. Space, in its vast, unknowable expanse, is the ultimate embodiment of the unknown. And with the unknown comes not just discovery, but danger. As we push further into space, we are reminded that this endeavor is fraught with peril. The vacuum of space, the deadly radiation, the possibility of catastrophic failure. These are not just obstacles, they are reminders of the fragility of life. And yet, it is precisely this fragility that makes the quest worthwhile. What is it that drives us to face such dangers? Is it the same impulse that led early explorers to sail into uncharted seas, not knowing if they would ever return? Is there something in the human spirit that compels us to face the unknown, despite the risks, because we know that growth, both personal and collective, can only happen when we push beyond our limits? In the end, Our exploration of space is more than just a physical journey. It's a metaphor for our existential journey as individuals and as a species. Just as ancient civilizations looked to the heavens for guidance, we, too, look to the stars in search of something greater. But the truth is, as much as we might want to find answers out there, space exploration ultimately reflects back on us. It forces us to confront our deepest fears, our grandest hopes, and our most profound questions about who we are and why we're here. So, as we embark on this journey through space, let's not forget that the stars may hold answers to questions we haven't even thought to ask yet. And in seeking them, we might just discover more about ourselves than we ever expected. Why do humans explore? What drives us to push beyond the boundaries of the known? For millennia, philosophers have grappled with the concept of curiosity, trying to understand its deeper roots in human nature. From Aristotle's belief in the innate desire for knowledge to the Stoics' understanding of human perseverance, curiosity has always been seen as an essential part of the human experience. Aristotle, in his Metaphysics, famously stated, "All men by nature desire to know." This desire to know, whether it's about the world around us or the cosmos beyond, pushes humanity to explore the unknown. It's not just about survival or gaining resources. It's about fulfilling a deep, almost existential need to expand our understanding. As humans evolved, so did our means of exploration. First, it was the exploration of our immediate surroundings, crossing rivers, climbing mountains. Later, it was the discovery of new continents, and now we set our sights on the stars. Space represents the final frontier, the ultimate unknown. And in many ways, it is the culmination of humanity's ancient drive to explore and to know. Philosophers like Friedrich Nietzsche and Albert Camus spoke often of the human need to find meaning in a seemingly indifferent universe. For Nietzsche, exploration was a metaphor for personal growth and self-overcoming, a way for individuals to find purpose in a world that offers no inherent meaning. In a sense, space exploration serves as a physical manifestation of this philosophical quest. By venturing into the cosmos, humanity seeks to confront the vastness and the mystery of existence. Camus, a philosopher known for his reflections on the absurd, might argue that the human desire to explore space is born from our deep confrontation with the absurdity of life. He once said, "The literal meaning of life is whatever you're doing that prevents you from killing yourself." In this context, space exploration can be seen as a way to create meaning where there might otherwise be none, a defiant act against the indifferent void. At its core, exploration, whether of distant lands or the distant stars, has always been about more than mere discovery. It's a search for meaning, a way for humanity to find its place in the grand tapestry of the universe. Space exploration, in this sense, is not just a scientific or technological pursuit. It's an existential journey, one that asks not just what's out there, but what does our desire to explore tell us about ourselves? The ancient Greeks had their myths of great heroes venturing into the unknown. Odysseus, Jason, and Hercules, each on quests that took them beyond the limits of the known world. In a way, space exploration is our modern version of these myths. It's the hero's journey on a cosmic scale. The mythologist Joseph Campbell popularized the concept of the hero's journey, a narrative structure where the hero ventures out into the unknown, faces great trials, and returns transformed. Space exploration mirrors this journey in a profound way. The astronauts who venture into the darkness of space are our modern-day heroes, facing physical dangers and existential uncertainty. They leave Earth in search of knowledge, and what they bring back is not just data or scientific insight, but a new perspective on life, on humanity, and on our place in the cosmos. Think about it. When Neil Armstrong took his first step on the moon and uttered the words, "That's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind," he wasn't just talking about a physical accomplishment. That step represented humanity's first foray into the greater universe. It was a moment of mythic significance, echoing the hero's journey of overcoming the unknown and returning with newfound knowledge and perspective. As we continue to explore space, we continue to write new chapters in this cosmic myth. Each mission, each discovery, becomes a new tale in the human story, a testament to our enduring quest for meaning and understanding. But what does this drive for exploration say about humanity's philosophical outlook? Is it a sign of progress, of humanity's endless search for improvement, or is it a reflection of a deeper restlessness, a dissatisfaction with the confines of our world and existence? Immanuel Kant, in his work on human progress, argued that humans have an innate drive toward improvement and enlightenment. Space exploration can be seen as the ultimate expression of this drive, the desire to go beyond the known and achieve the impossible. In a way, each space mission represents humanity's belief in the possibility of progress, in the idea that we can always reach further, achieve more, and better understand our place in the universe. However, other philosophers, like the existentialists, might argue that this drive for exploration reflects something darker, our inability to accept our limitations. Jean-Paul Sartre, for instance, believed that humans are condemned to be free, constantly searching for meaning in a world that offers none. In this view, space exploration could be seen as a form of escapism, a refusal to accept the limits of our existence on Earth. Instead of confronting the existential void, we launch ourselves into space, hoping to find meaning in the stars that we cannot find on our planet. Ultimately, the philosophical roots of space exploration are as varied and complex as the stars themselves. For some, it's about progress and discovery, about fulfilling humanity's innate curiosity. For others, it's a search for meaning, a way to make sense of the vastness of existence. And for still others, it's a modern form of myth-making, a way to create heroes and stories that reflect our deepest desires and fears. No matter the interpretation, one thing is clear: space exploration is more than just a scientific or technological endeavor. It is a deeply human pursuit, one that reflects our most profound philosophical questions. As we continue to venture into the unknown, we are not just exploring the cosmos, we are exploring ourselves. As we push deeper into space, we aren't just searching for new planets or distant galaxies. We're searching for understanding, an understanding of the universe, and in many ways, an understanding of ourselves. Space exploration gives us the opportunity to confront questions that have haunted humanity for millennia. Where did we come from? Why are we here? What is our place in the universe? This search for understanding has been a driving force behind not only scientific exploration, but philosophical inquiry. From the ancient Greek philosophers who looked to the stars for answers to modern-day physicists who seek to unlock the secrets of the cosmos, humanity's quest for knowledge has always been tied to our need for meaning. Consider the work of Carl Sagan, one of the most influential scientists of the 20th century. Sagan was a scientist, yes, but he was also a philosopher of sorts, constantly contemplating the human condition in relation to the universe. He famously said, "We are star stuff," reminding us that we are intimately connected to the cosmos. Space exploration, then, is not just about understanding the universe. It's about understanding our own origins, our own existence, the role of science and philosophy. But where does philosophy fit into the cold, hard data of space exploration? Isn't space exploration simply a scientific endeavor, driven by technology and curiosity? In reality, science and philosophy have always been intertwined, particularly when it comes to space. Both seek to answer the same fundamental questions. What is the nature of reality? What is our place in the universe? In ancient times, philosophers like Plato and Aristotle looked to the heavens to better understand the world below. They saw the cosmos as a key to unlocking the mysteries of existence. Today, scientists do the same, using telescopes and spacecraft to explore the outer reaches of space. But the questions they're asking are remarkably similar to those asked by the philosophers of old. One of the most significant contributions to this philosophical discourse came from the field of cosmology, the study of the universe as a whole. Cosmology doesn't just ask how the universe works, but why it exists in the first place. This question, the question of why, is fundamentally philosophical. And as we venture further into space, we find that the more we learn about the cosmos, the more philosophical questions we're forced to confront. One of the most profound insights that space exploration offers is the realization of just how fragile life on Earth truly is. This is something that astronauts who've seen our planet from space often speak about, a phenomenon known as the overview effect. The overview effect describes the cognitive shift that happens when astronauts view Earth from space. From that vantage point, national borders disappear, and the conflicts that divide us seem insignificant. What's left is a sense of awe and wonder at the beauty and fragility of our planet. Philosophically, this shift in perspective is monumental. It forces us to rethink our place in the universe, to recognize that we are just one small part of a much larger whole. Space exploration doesn't just teach us about distant planets or stars. It teaches us about the interconnectedness of all life on Earth. It reminds us that, despite our differences, we are all part of the same fragile ecosystem, floating together on a tiny blue planet in an unimaginably vast universe. This realization brings with it a deep sense of responsibility. If life is so fragile, so rare in the universe, then it's our duty to protect it. Space exploration, in this sense, isn't just about discovering new worlds. It's about learning how to better care for the one we have. As we explore the farthest reaches of space, one of the most tantalizing questions we face is whether we are alone in the universe. The search for extraterrestrial life is one of the primary motivations behind many space missions, and it raises profound philosophical questions. What would it mean for humanity if we discovered intelligent life on another planet? How would it change our understanding of ourselves and our place in the universe? Some philosophers, like the existentialists, might argue that discovering extraterrestrial life would force humanity to confront its own insignificance. If life is abundant in the universe, then what makes us special? What meaning can we find in our own existence if we are just one of many intelligent species? On the other hand, some might argue that discovering life elsewhere in the universe would only deepen the mystery and wonder of existence. Rather than diminishing our importance, it could elevate it, connecting us to a larger cosmic community. As the physicist and philosopher Paul Davies once said, the discovery of life elsewhere in the universe would have a profound impact on our view of the cosmos and our place within it. Whether we discover life on another planet or not, the search itself speaks to a fundamental aspect of the human condition, our desire to connect, to understand, and to find meaning in the vast, lonely universe. Ultimately, space exploration is not just a technological achievement, it's a philosophical journey. As we venture into the unknown, we are not just seeking new planets or galaxies. We are seeking answers to the most profound questions of existence. Who are we? Why are we here? What does it mean to be human in a universe that is so vast and so mysterious? In many ways, space exploration reflects our deepest existential desires. It's a search for meaning in the face of the unknown, a quest to understand our place in the cosmos. And as we continue to explore the stars, we may find that the answers we seek are not out there, but within ourselves. One of the most immediate psychological effects of contemplating the universe is the overwhelming sense of awe and wonder that it evokes. When we look up at the stars or witness images of distant galaxies, we are struck by the sheer scale and beauty of the cosmos. This feeling of awe is not just an emotional reaction. It has deep psychological implications. Psychologists have found that experiences of awe can profoundly change the way we think and feel. When we encounter something vast and incomprehensible, it shifts our focus away from the mundane details of everyday life and forces us to confront the bigger picture. In this way, awe can promote feelings of interconnectedness, humility, and even spirituality. Space, with its infinite scale and mystery, is perhaps the ultimate source of awe. It reminds us of how small we are in the grand scheme of things, and yet, at the same time, it connects us to something much larger than ourselves. For many, Contemplating the universe sparks a sense of wonder that transcends the boundaries of science and enters the realm of the spiritual. The philosopher Immanuel Kant described the experience of contemplating the universe as one of the two most sublime things in life. He famously said, "Two things fill the mind with ever-increasing wonder and awe: the starry heavens above me and the moral law within me." In Kant's view, the cosmos reflects the infinite possibilities of existence, while simultaneously grounding us in the moral and ethical responsibilities that come with being human. Closely related to the feeling of awe is the concept of the sublime, a term used by philosophers like Edmund Burke and Kant to describe experiences that are both beautiful and terrifying. The sublime arises when we encounter something so vast or powerful that it defies our ability to comprehend it. It evokes a mixture of admiration and fear, a reminder of the limits of human understanding. Space, with its infinite darkness, violent forces, and unimaginable distances, is the very embodiment of the sublime. When we contemplate the universe, we are not only struck by its beauty, but also by its terrifying indifference. The stars, the galaxies, and the black holes that populate the cosmos operate according to physical laws that are completely indifferent to human life. In the face of such overwhelming forces, we are reminded of our own fragility and insignificance. Yet this confrontation with the sublime does not have to be a source of despair. In fact, many philosophers and psychologists argue that it can lead to personal growth. By accepting our smallness in the grand scheme of things, we can find a sense of peace and humility. The vastness of space, rather than diminishing us, can remind us of the preciousness of life and the importance of making the most of our limited time. In this way, contemplating the universe forces us to confront both the beauty and the terror of existence. It challenges us to find meaning and purpose in a universe that offers no easy answers. For some, the vastness of the universe can provoke what is known as an existential crisis. This psychological state arises when we are forced to confront the possibility that life may have no inherent meaning. If the universe is so vast and indifferent, what does that say about our own existence? Are we merely insignificant specks in an uncaring cosmos? This question has troubled philosophers and thinkers for centuries. Jean-Paul Sartre, the existentialist philosopher, believed that the universe was fundamentally meaningless and that it was up to each individual to create their own meaning. In his view, the vastness of space only reinforces the absurdity of human existence. There is no ultimate purpose or plan, only the choices we make in the face of the unknown. Albert Camus, another existentialist, famously described life as absurd. He argued that the human condition is defined by the tension between our desire for meaning and the universe's apparent indifference. In his essay, The Myth of Sisyphus, Camus used the metaphor of a man condemned to push a boulder up a hill for eternity, only to have it roll back down each time he reaches the top. This, he argued, is the human experience. We strive for meaning, knowing that we may never find it. Contemplating the universe can evoke this sense of absurdity. When we consider the billions of stars, the vastness of space, and the millions of years that stretch beyond human history, it's easy to feel small and insignificant. But, as Camus suggested, there is also a way to find meaning in this absurdity. By embracing the unknown and continuing to explore, we can create our own purpose, even in the face of cosmic indifference. While contemplating the universe can provoke feelings of awe, fear, and existential crisis, it can also offer profound psychological benefits. Research in psychology has shown that thinking about space can lead to a sense of self-transcendence, the feeling that we are part of something much larger than ourselves. This sense of self-transcendence can promote positive emotions such as gratitude, peace, and connectedness. When we see ourselves as part of a larger whole, our individual problems can seem less overwhelming. The vastness of space puts our personal struggles into perspective, reminding us that we are part of a much bigger story, one that stretches far beyond the limits of our own lives. Moreover, contemplating the universe can inspire creativity and intellectual curiosity. The mysteries of space encourage us to ask big questions and think in new ways. This sense of curiosity and wonder can be a powerful antidote to feelings of boredom or stagnation. It reminds us that there is always more to explore, more to learn, and more to discover. In a world that often feels chaotic and overwhelming, space offers a kind of refuge, a place where we can escape the noise of everyday life and reflect on the bigger picture. It encourages us to look beyond the immediate and consider the infinite, reminding us that our lives, while fleeting, are part of a much larger cosmic journey. Finally, contemplating the universe has a profound impact on our sense of identity. When we look up at the stars, we are reminded that we are not just individuals living on a small planet. We are part of a vast, interconnected universe that has existed for billions of years and will continue to exist long after we are gone. This realization can lead to a shift in how we see ourselves and our place in the world. Instead of focusing solely on our individual goals and desires, we begin to see ourselves as part of something much larger. This shift in perspective can promote a sense of unity with others and a deeper appreciation for the interconnectedness of all life. The astronaut Edgar Mitchell, who walked on the moon during the Apollo 14 mission, described this shift in perspective as a profound sense of connectedness. He said, "You develop an instant global consciousness, a people orientation, an intense dissatisfaction with the state of the world, and a compulsion to do something about it." From out there on the moon, international politics look so petty. You want to grab a politician by the scruff of the neck and drag him 250,000 miles out and say, "Look at that, you son of a asterisk, 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 asterisk." Mitchell's experience highlights the transformative power of space exploration. It changes not only how we see the universe, but how we see ourselves and our responsibilities to each other. In this way, contemplating the universe can lead to greater empathy, compassion, and a desire to work together to solve the problems we face on Earth. The future of space exploration is rapidly evolving, driven by advances in technology and a renewed sense of ambition. With projects like Elon Musk's SpaceX, NASA's Artemis missions, and other global space initiatives, humanity is poised to make significant strides in the coming decades. The dream of landing humans on Mars, building lunar bases, and even venturing to other star systems is no longer confined to science fiction. But as we push the boundaries of space exploration, we must ask ourselves, what are the long-term implications for life on Earth? From a technological standpoint, the future of space exploration holds limitless possibilities. Technologies developed for space travel, such as new energy sources, medical advancements, and material science, have the potential to revolutionize life on Earth. Consider the Internet and GPS, both of which have roots in space exploration technology. As we venture further into space, we may discover innovations that not only make life in space possible, but also address pressing challenges on Earth, such as climate change, resource scarcity, and global health issues. However, as we prepare to colonize new planets and explore the outer reaches of the solar system, we must confront a fundamental question. Are we expanding into space to solve the problems we've created on Earth, or are we simply escaping them? As we venture beyond Earth, space exploration could fundamentally alter the trajectory of human evolution. Space colonization offers a new frontier for humanity, one that could transform not just where we live, but how we live. The establishment of colonies on the Moon or Mars could create new forms of society, new systems of governance, and new ways of understanding what it means to be human. But with these possibilities come profound philosophical questions. What will happen to our concept of identity if humanity is no longer bound to Earth? Will future generations of humans born on Mars or in space stations see themselves as Martians or as part of a unified human species? Will the differences in gravity, atmosphere, and environment lead to physical or even psychological changes in the human body and mind over time? These are questions that extend beyond the scope of science and enter the realm of philosophy. The philosopher Hannah Arendt once wrote about the concept of earthliness, arguing that our sense of identity and belonging is deeply connected to our home planet. Space colonization challenges this notion. If we are no longer tied to Earth, what will become of our sense of self, our cultures, and our shared human history? Moreover, the ethical implications of space colonization cannot be ignored. If we colonize Mars or other planets, how will we ensure that we do not replicate the mistakes of colonization on Earth? Will space become a new arena for exploitation, inequality, and conflict, or will it offer an opportunity to build more equitable and just societies from scratch? One of the most exciting possibilities for the future of space exploration is the discovery of extraterrestrial life. For centuries, humans have wondered if we are alone in the universe, and recent advancements in technology have brought us closer than ever to answering that question. The discovery of even the most basic forms of life on another planet or moon would be a groundbreaking moment in human history, one that would have profound philosophical and ethical implications. If we find life beyond Earth, it will fundamentally challenge our understanding of biology, evolution, and the uniqueness of human life. It will force us to rethink what it means to be alive, and what the value of life is in the broader context of the universe. Religious and philosophical systems that place humans at the center of creation may need to be re-examined in light of this discovery. And beyond the intellectual challenge, the discovery of extraterrestrial life could spark a new era of cooperation and unity among humans, as we confront the reality that we are not the only intelligent beings in the cosmos. However, the discovery of alien life also raises ethical questions. How should we interact with other life forms if they are discovered? What rights, if any, would extraterrestrial beings have, and how would we ensure that we do not harm them or their ecosystems? The ethical dilemmas posed by first contact are complex, and humanity must prepare itself to navigate these challenges with wisdom and caution. As we push the boundaries of space exploration, we must also consider its impact on life here on Earth. The resources and energy invested in space missions have always been a source of debate. Critics argue that space exploration diverts attention and resources from the pressing issues we face on Earth, such as poverty, inequality, and environmental degradation. Why invest in space when there is so much work to be done on our own planet? On the other hand, proponents of space exploration argue that it provides solutions to some of these very problems. For instance, space-based solar power could provide a nearly limitless supply of clean energy, helping to combat climate change. The mining of asteroids or other celestial bodies could provide valuable resources, reducing the strain on Earth's environment. And the technological innovations born from space research, such as advancements in healthcare, communications, and transportation, have the potential to improve life for people all over the globe. Moreover, space exploration has the power to inspire. Throughout history, the achievements of space programs, from the Apollo moon landing to the Mars rovers, have united people across the world, fostering a sense of shared purpose and collective human achievement. In an increasingly divided world, space exploration offers a reminder that we are all part of the same species, sharing the same planet, with a common destiny. As we look to the future, we must balance the practical and philosophical implications of space exploration. How can we ensure that the pursuit of knowledge and discovery in space benefits all of humanity, rather than a select few? How can we use the advancements in space technology to solve problems on Earth, while maintaining our sense of wonder and responsibility toward our home planet? In many ways, space exploration is a mirror that reflects both the best and worst aspects of humanity. On the one hand, it showcases our capacity for innovation, collaboration, and the pursuit of knowledge. It represents our drive to explore, to push the boundaries of what is possible, and to understand our place in the universe. On the other hand, it forces us to confront the ethical, philosophical, and environmental challenges that come with such an ambitious endeavor. As we continue to explore the stars, we must ask ourselves, what are we really searching for? Are we looking for new resources, new homes, or new knowledge? Or are we searching for something deeper, a sense of meaning, purpose, and connection in an increasingly complex and divided world? Space exploration, at its core, is about more than just rockets and planets. It's about humanity's desire to understand the universe and our place within it. It's about asking the big questions. Who are we? Why are we here? What is our future? And in seeking answers to these questions, we must also take responsibility for the future we are creating, both on Earth and beyond. Looking even further into the future, the possibilities of space exploration are almost limitless. Scientists and visionaries alike have speculated about the potential for humanity to become a multiplanetary species, spreading out across the galaxy and even beyond. This idea, popularized by figures like Elon Musk, imagines a future where humans are no longer confined to Earth, but instead thrive on multiple worlds. But what would this future look like, both practically and philosophically? If humanity expands into the cosmos, how will we maintain a sense of connection to our home planet and to each other? Will the distance between planets or star systems create a sense of isolation, or will it foster a new kind of unity, a recognition that we are all part of the same cosmic community? Moreover, what kind of societies will we build in space? Will they be utopian visions of equality and collaboration, or will they reflect the inequalities and divisions that plague us on Earth? The future of space exploration holds incredible potential, but it also requires us to carefully consider the ethical and philosophical questions that come with such a monumental shift in human history. In the end, space exploration is not just about venturing into the unknown. It's about creating a future that reflects the best of humanity, our curiosity, our creativity, and our capacity for growth and change. As we look to the stars, let us remember that the future we build in space will shape the future of life on Earth for generations to come. As we've journeyed through the philosophical and psychological dimensions of space exploration, we've uncovered some profound truths about humanity's relationship with the cosmos. Space, in all its vastness and mystery, is more than just a final frontier. It is a reflection of our deepest desires, fears, and questions about existence. From the philosophical roots of exploration to the psychological impact of contemplating the universe, it's clear that our fascination with space is about more than science and technology. It's about our endless quest for meaning, our need to understand our place in the cosmos, and our desire to push beyond the boundaries of what we know. In the beginning, we explored the philosophical roots of human curiosity and the drive to explore. For centuries, thinkers from Aristotle to Nietzsche have examined why humans are compelled to venture into the unknown. Space exploration, in this sense, is the latest chapter in humanity's ongoing quest for understanding and meaning. Next, we looked at how space exploration mirrors humanity's search for meaning. As we send probes to distant planets and gaze at faraway galaxies, we are not just seeking new worlds. We are searching for answers to the timeless questions. Why are we here? What is our purpose? In this way, space exploration is not just a scientific endeavor. It is an existential one. We then explored the psychological impact of contemplating the universe. The awe and wonder that space inspires can shift our perspective, making us feel both small and connected to something much larger than ourselves. The existential questions that arise when we contemplate the cosmos force us to confront our own mortality and the meaning of life. Yet, as we have seen, these moments of awe can also offer profound psychological benefits, helping us find peace, perspective, and a sense of belonging in the universe. Finally, we examine the future of space exploration and its potential impact on life on Earth. The advancements we make in space technology have the potential to revolutionize life on our planet, from solving resource shortages to addressing climate change. But as we look to the stars, we must also ask difficult philosophical and ethical questions about the future we are building. What kind of societies will we create in space? How will space exploration shape human evolution, identity, and our sense of responsibility to one another and to our home planet? What we are really searching for. At the heart of space exploration lies a deep existential question. What are we really searching for in the stars? Is it simply a desire for discovery, or is there something more fundamental driving us to explore the unknown? Perhaps we are seeking connection. Connection to the universe, to each other, and to a deeper understanding of what it means to be human. As we push further into space, we are not just expanding our physical boundaries. We are expanding our sense of self, our sense of purpose, and our sense of responsibility. The more we learn about the cosmos, the more we learn about ourselves. Or perhaps we are seeking answers to the ultimate questions of existence. In a universe so vast and indifferent, we are driven by a need to find meaning, even when none may exist. Space exploration, in this sense, is an expression of our most profound hopes and fears, a reflection of our desire to find purpose in a world that offers no easy answers. Looking toward the future. As we look to the future of space exploration, we must remember that the questions we are asking are not just scientific or technological. They are deeply philosophical and ethical. The decisions we make as we venture into the cosmos will shape the future of humanity, not just on Earth, but across the universe. Will we use space exploration as a means to solve the problems we face on Earth, or will we seek to escape them? Will we build societies in space that reflect our highest ideals of justice, equality, and collaboration, or will we replicate the divisions and conflicts that have plagued us on Earth? These are the questions we must confront as we push the boundaries of human knowledge and capability. In the end, space exploration is about more than rockets, planets, or distant stars. It's about humanity's enduring quest for meaning, purpose, and connection. As we continue to explore the cosmos, we must remember that the answers we seek out there may not be found in the stars, but within ourselves. And so, as we embark on this great journey into the unknown, let us remain curious, let us remain humble, and let us remain committed to the pursuit of knowledge, not just for the sake of discovery, but for the sake of understanding what it truly means to be human in an infinite universe. Now, as we conclude this exploration, I invite you to reflect on your own relationship with the cosmos. What do you think drives humanity to explore the stars? What does space exploration reveal about our deepest desires, fears, and hopes? Leave your thoughts in the comments below. I'd love to hear your perspective. And if you enjoyed this journey through the philosophical and psychological dimensions of space exploration, don't forget to like this video, share it with others, and subscribe to the channel for more thought-provoking content. Together, we'll continue to explore the big questions, both about the universe and about ourselves. The soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts. Marcus Aurelius. As we continue to explore space, let us ensure that our thoughts and our actions reflect the highest virtues we strive to live by: wisdom, curiosity, and a sense of responsibility for the future we are building, both on Earth and beyond.